Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and this is the side quest we're doing today. We're going to find us one of these golden globes. So let's just start attacking all these cacti. Metal slime! Get it, get it. See, I told you guys, it has a high chance of running away. Well, that cactiball is just... yeah, he's just done.
Easy.
Oh well, you can't expect to get all of the metal slimes. I was trying to slash that. I guess you can't really slash the cacti balls until they pop up out of the ground. I didn't kill anything. Yeah, so in this episode we're going to tackle this side quest, and it's not going to take too long, actually. I am, however, going to ignore the Spitfire side quest because, yeah, getting 3 people at a specific time pepped up. I'm not going to wait around for that to happen. I'm not going to make you guys wait around for that to happen. Ooh, we got a Doomberry. I am going to heal up, though. Alright, so let's try this one. Nope, just cacti balls. Oh, that attack hurts. But yeah, pretty basic battles.
Thank goodness.
Alright, the next battle, I think it's the next battle. I think this is gonna be the one where we get the golden globe. Yeah, there it is. And so naturally, I'm gonna go after the golden globe because since it's golden and sparkly, I don't know if it's going to run away or not. I'm also gonna try and put it to sleep. Well, that didn't work. What you should actually do here is take out that other cacti ball first.
Let's heat things up.
Because yeah, the golden globe, it has a lot more HP, a lot more, just a lot more of everything than the others. It even gets a double attack, which is painful. And we don't even have this thing half dead yet. Oh, well, okay, now we do. And try putting it to sleep again. Oh, that didn't work. And at this point, I'm like, yeah, let's get rid of the other cacti ball. I'm gonna need to heal up Veronica here because I don't want dumb things to happen. Oh, that's not good. Guys, it is not that funny. I haven't even told any of my jokes yet. Well, let's get rid of this cacti ball. Ouch. Ouch. Try to put it to sleep. Hey, we got it to sleep. Okay, well, it's asleep, so I don't really care what everybody else does. What I'm going to do with... yeah, everybody needs healing after that. I'll give it to Veronica. What I'm going to do here with Eric, since it's asleep, is the... well, I'm just not going to get another turn with him. Okay, that was weird. I would have done the knife skill that does like 6 times the damage to a sleeping enemy. Oh, gold ore as well, but we didn't get... Oh, there's the golden globule. We got the thing. So we are ready to head back. Let's heal up first. I mean, you never know when you're gonna zoom back into town and turn in a quest and then have the guy be like, oh yeah, we're now getting invaded by, you know, whatever, and here's a boss fight for you. It can happen. I don't have a good example of this happening, but I know there's some things like that. You like go to turn something in, and then something turns on you, and then you're in another battle or whatever. It happens. Just take my word for it. So yeah, we're gonna turn in this, and it's been a while since I. Okay, so it's over this way to the right of the entrance. Yes, there you go. And this guy also informs us that, you know, this is just one of many examples where there could be like a rare golden version of a monster that will drop like more experience and whatnot. That makes me wonder, is there like such a thing as like a golden metal slime? Oh my gosh, that thing would be worth like 100,000 experience or something ridiculous like that. And we get a trickster. I don't know what a trickster is. So he gave us a trickster. Part of me was thinking, okay, maybe this is like a class change thing or something. No, there's no such thing, at least not that I'm aware of. So I'm like over here just trying to find this thing. Here it is. It's equipment. So it's okay, what this is, it's actually an accessory. Yeah, so it gives you increased chance to dodge enemy attacks. Which sounds great for someone like Veronica, so I'm going to give it to her. But I don't know what they're trying to equip it in place of, so... And I want to make my own decision, so I can replace either the... We're not replacing the gloves. So it's got to be the fishnet stockings. And this thing says it'll increase my defense, but that's assuming that we're getting rid of the Enchantress's gloves, and you can see it lowered our defense quite a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna not... I don't want to lose 8 defense, especially on Veronica, so I'm just not going to use that accessory on anyone for right now. Maybe I could give it to the Jester in place of like the slime earrings or whatever, but okay, we are done here, so let's go ahead and make some progress. And head towards Gondolia. That is our next place we have to get to. But I'm gonna drop a save here. I'm not gonna drop a save. No, I'm gonna rest. I thought I was gonna save. And yeah, we'll just set out at dawn. I should go back to that one shrine thing and test that. I still have to do that off camera, just to see if there's anything that goes on there. Alright, so now we want to take this westward route. I don't need to fight any of these enemies. Well, we need to leave this region and get to the new area, and then we'll fight some enemies there. I Everything's green and leafy and rains all the time. Sounds a little bit like the Mangle Grove. And that's not too far off from Gondolia region. But, oh, we have another side quest. We need to deliver a letter to this guy's sister who works in the bakery in Gondolia. So that should be easy to do. In the western part of Gondolia. I thought it was northern. Okay. Yes, we possess the letter. You know, on one hand, it is kind of annoying that there's all these little checkpoints that you have to have permission from the Sultan or King of the area to pass. Or mayor of the town, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, doesn't the Sultan have better things to do than just meet with people who are trying to travel to any other region and be like, here's a pass for you to go here. Yeah, Gondolia, it's a great port town. I can... Ooh. So that's what those target things were for. I thought they were suspicious for something. Yeah, it turns out there's a crossbow thing. We can shoot with a crossbow. There's probably a point to that. We'll get into that a little bit later. But not right now. Right now I'm talking about the Sultan, and wouldn't it be... I don't know. Just taking the time to sign passes for everyone to go to different areas of the world. That doesn't seem like a great system. I couldn't swing my sword. We have a new enemy here. It's this Restless Knight. Restless Armor. Those guys tend to have pretty high HP and pretty decent defense. We'll finish off Crabber Dabber Dee there. So magic is decent to use on this guy, but the magic attacks would only do what a physical attack would do if this guy didn't have super high defense. And it's not as high Oh no, he's doing the heal slime combination. We can't allow that. Fortunately, like I mentioned back when we first encountered heal slimes, I was glad to encounter them early, because now I'm strong enough where I can one-shot them. But yeah, you'd think there'd be like international wars going on over this whole checkpoint system that they have in place. I mean, imagine just being like, you know what? I'm not gonna let people travel to any other region. You could like really hinder other economies and trade and growth and such, and make a lot of people very angry. Just by, you know, not giving out these passports or letters to allow people to pass these checkpoints and travel to other regions. Basically dictating that people stay stuck in the region they are. Or you just hand out passes to everyone that comes by and asks for them so they can travel to other regions. But then why do that? Why have the checkpoints at all in that case? I get that they're in the game just for the sake of stopping us from progressing to areas such as this before the game wants us to. Campsite, or we'll go check out the campsite. Huh, that's what the map of this region looks like. Okay. One thing I do appreciate is already having like the maps for all these places. When we get to them, you're not an enemy. This guy is talking about he has a master. He's something to do with the crossbow that we have. But first we have to go talk to him in Gallipolis City, and I know exactly the guy that they're talking about. Yeah, you know the guy too. He's talking about some crossbow kid thing. So yeah, it's him. That's who we gotta go see. I don't think there's anything else to really do here. Okay, so I assume that since we found this checkpoint, or this campsite, that we can just zoom back to it. Spoiler alert, that's not going to be the case. Yeah, I don't know what it is to activate the... Say, maybe you have to save there, maybe you have to camp there overnight. I don't know. Or maybe you just have to get to the main town in that region, and then you can zoom back to those campsites. Well, anyways, now I just gotta find the guy. I know he's up here somewhere. Here he is. So this guy is going to explain to us that there's targets all over. Basically, there will be 5 targets in any given region. And you just have to shoot all 5 of the targets, then meet up with his Bobkin archer guy that's by one of the campsites. Talk to him, and you'll get a prize. So immediately I'm like, yeah, this is what we're going to do for the rest of the video. Well, we're going to do it for a few minutes. We're going to try it. And off camera, well, you'll see what happens. But yeah, that whole system with the checkpoints, it just doesn't seem to have a practical real-world application here. I mean, maybe it's so that, you know, travelers can come and go, but, you know, if people are seeking permanent residence or seeking to leave and grow, like if all the people in this town just up and decided to go live over in Gondolia, well, that would cause a few problems. I mean, first of all, nothing would be operating in Gallipolis. So if someone else came to Gallipolis and there's like no people there, there's just like the king and his knight, they're gonna be like, well, what is up with this town? Yeah, I mean, there wouldn't be any inn, there wouldn't be, I mean, technically there'd be an inn, but nobody would be operating it. The doors would be shut and locked if they had doors. You wouldn't be able to buy or sell the weapons and armor there, you know. You wouldn't have people keeping the city functioning. And then you would have this huge influx of people in, like, say, Gondolia, and suddenly you have too many people in one central location and not enough, you know, houses and space for all of them. I knew there was one there, because we saw it previously. That is quite the shot. It sounds like we're firing some sort of heavy-duty sniper rifle or something when we fire that crossbow. I'm not a crossbow expert, but I do not think it makes a sound like a massive gunshot like that. It just seems completely ridiculous to me. So I'm going to run around here because we've already got 2 of the 5. And okay, so here's the issue with this. Issue number 1, if I do this, I would end up taking way too much time just running around trying to find these targets. I know we've seen some. We've seen a decent number of them. But do you think I can remember where all of those are right now? No. Another problem that we're about to run into, if we haven't already, you're going to see where I end up just like running right past a target because I don't actually see it, because I'm trying to look at all of these places in a hurry. I also feel like there should be a target somewhere over here by this big cool, you know, bottomless pit with the sand falls and the sand. It's a really interesting looking area. I appreciate scenery like this. They're like, oh, is there one going to be down there? And you know, because I don't know where all 5 of them are hidden in this region. So I will tell you this: we will end up running by one. It's not in this section. And we will find another one that I did not previously encounter when I was just, you know, casually walking through here, not looking for targets. And I kind of accidentally stumble upon it as well. So, yeah, the issue is I don't want to spend a lot of time on camera doing that sort of thing. So, what I'm going to do, you know, after the next few minutes of this, what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to continue traveling about normally. I also looked up, you know, what prizes we would get for these. There's only one where well, all the prizes would be nice, but it's not like a piece of equipment or anything. I'll just tell you what it is. They are seeds. You get a bundle of like 4 seeds? Yeah, 4 seeds. Like, for instance, I don't know which one's which, but Gallipolis might be, you know, 4 seeds of strength, 4 seeds of resilience, 4 seeds of sorcery, etc., etc. So it is a nice prize to get. I'm not sure who I'd use the 4 seeds of strength on at the moment. Probably the hero, or Eric, if I want to use Eric long term when we get the other characters that we're going to be getting. Yeah, spoiler alert, we're getting more kids. Is that even really a spoiler? I mean, you see when you load up the game, you see like the 6 or 7 characters marching along. I think it's 7 you see marching along. Yeah. So is it really a spoiler that we're going to get more kids? It's like saying, spoilers, we're going to fight a final boss. Yeah. And this is me trying to go into the map and see if the map will pull up. The map will not pull up anything. And yeah, I see the target there. Okay. Yeah, and I missed one back kind of over by where the entrance is, where this leads into the Hato region. Yeah, right over there. It's kind of up high. Might have been able to see it on camera. So yeah, the approach I'm going to take to this is I'm not going to make a use out of these seeds. If I happen to find all the targets, then hooray, I found them all. I'm not going to spend time, even off camera, looking for them all. If I find some along the way, I'll shoot them, because why not, you know? But if I don't find them, I'm not going to fret over it. There is one region, though, that I do want to get all of the targets for sure, and that is a region where you'll get 4 seeds of skill. As you can imagine, that will increase the number of skill points we have, so yeah, that's a good thing. So definitely want to be getting that. The rest of them, not going to worry about it. If we get them, great. If we don't, you know, we don't. And we'll have to deal with the traveling and the boss battles and whatnot without getting them. Now, if they were, like, exclusive pieces of equipment, or like some of the tiny metal stuff could be, or if it was, like, exclusive, getting, like, much better equipment, like if I was getting, like, 2 tiers better of a sword for doing this than what I could normally get, then yeah, I'd be hunting those targets. I'd probably hunt them off camera, because it's not the most exciting thing to have me, you know, search through all the places and that. Or even if I just use a guide and whatnot. But also, if you talk to these guys, they will tell you, I'm hoping that they will, like, mark the target locations on the map. No, they're not that generous. They will tell you how many more you have in the region to find. And I think I will end up finding a couple of them. I'll try to keep my eyes out for them, but I won't try to spend too much time to slow down the exploring to try and find the targets. If that makes sense. And now we're crossing into the Gondolia area. This is, well, it's raining. We have new enemies, so let's deal with new enemies. Oh boy, the mud hands. Those things... Yeah, muddy hands. They have a high tendency to call for other muddy hands to come and help them. Yeah, so what we're going to want to do is them. That wasn't quite enough to take care of them. But what I will end up doing, I'm going to try, and we have a new, this is a Splatty Punk, not a Platty Punk. So upgrade one of those. We're going to whoosh them. We got almost all of them with that combination. So yeah, before he starts, you know, calling his other friends over, we're going to get rid of him. And we're going to get Splatty Punk. Okay. That was new enemies. You got a glimpse of the new region.
Goodness.
We will explore it more.
Oh yeah.
Oh, next time. We got another level up. That's nice. Yeah, just slightly take a look around here. Oh, Flythons are here too. Alright. I'll see you guys next time.